Smart, smart, do. We are the children, the children of God. Come, come, come. We change our world. We have what it takes to do it smart and make it smart. Welcome to our Smart Do.
Hello children, welcome back to another exciting episode. This is Social Studies, Standard 5. We're having a very interesting topic known as trade. As we start, we need to understand the term or the meaning trade. What do you mean by trade? Okay? Where are the places that we undertake trade? Okay? So let us answer and ask ourselves, first of all, what do you mean by trade? The meaning of trade. So trade, this is the activity of buying, okay, and selling of goods and services between people or between countries, okay? Because this is another level in class 5 that we talk about trade between people and between countries, okay? So trade, as you know, our meaning, okay? What does it mean? This is the buying. And selling of goods and services. Services between people or country. Because you could sell goods between country and another country. For example, Kenya could sell goods. Trade could be undertaken between countries and countries. For example, Kenya could undertake trade between Kenya and Uganda. This is whereby Kenya could sell what it has. Okay? For example, Kenya is known mostly for tea and coffee. So Kenya could sell tea to Uganda and probably could buy foodstuff. For example, like maize or potatoes that they grow so much from their country. So trade could be carried out between countries or between people and between countries. So that is where we talk about trade. So as we earlier looked in class 4, when you look at types of trade, the types of trade. In class 4 we talked about 2 types of trade. Number 1 was the barter trade. Okay? And 2, secondly, we talked about monetary trade or currency trade. Okay? So barter trade, we talked about barter trade being the trade. This was a trade that was done between selling of goods to other goods. This is a selling and buying or trade, whereby you give goods, you sell goods for other goods. Exchange of goods for other goods, okay? This one was exchange of goods. Okay, for other goods. That is what we call barter trade. Exchange of goods for other goods was known as barter trade. We also have what we have as monetary trade. This is a trade done or carried out by use of money. That is why the word monetary has money in it. Monetary trade. That is where we use currency, money. Okay? For example, I would like to buy a pen like this. Okay? You'd use money, our currency. Whereby our currency is known as the Kenyan shillings. Okay? That is defined by Banki Kuu ya Kenya, Central Bank of Kenya. So by use of money, you could buy goods. For example, this pen was bought through money. Okay? So that is what we talk about monetary. Okay? Monetary trade. So as we come to class 5, we now subdivide this trade into another two types of trade. So as we talk of other types Okay? We talk about other types. One, we have what we call internal stroke domestic trade. Now, internal, from the word internal, means within or inside something, okay? Now, inside of this room, okay, we have several things, okay? So, if I decide to sell goods just within this class, okay, I would have said I'm doing this internally or inside. Internally or internal, okay, within various, okay. Another word name is domestic. What do you mean by domestic? For example, if you take a word like domestic animals, these are animals that we keep at home, okay? They're just within you, okay? Domestic, okay? So we talk about internal or domestic trade. It's trade within ourselves, within a country, within people, okay? That is what we call domestic trade, okay? Number two, we have what we call external. The other name for external is what we call international. International trade. Okay? So we have what we call internal, so domestic trade. Number two, you have the external. External means, okay? External or an external person is somebody coming from outside, okay? International means somebody going outside the country, internationally. What be Europe, UK, South Sudan, UK, Europe, Asian continent, okay? That's what we mean by international. For example, if we talk about international singers, these are singers from the other part of the world, from probably Canada, okay? So when we talk about external stroke international, this is trade between countries, or could be person inside the country, trading, buying goods from other countries. As we talk of external and international trade, there are two terms we have that probably could understand from us better. We have what we call import. Import, these are goods you get from other countries to Kenya, okay? Buying of goods from other countries, okay? And we have what we call exports. These are things or goods that our country sells to other countries, okay? Outside the country, okay? We have import. For example, what do we import in Kenya mostly? We import vehicles, okay? We import vehicles. Yeah, the various vehicles, Subaru, Toyota, all those vehicles we import. What do you export? A number one export is tea. We export tea, we export coffee, we export fish, okay? So those are parts of things that we export. We sell to other countries. Import is where we buy goods, okay? Coming inside to our country. So those are the various terms that you need to understand. Now, let us look at the importance of trade. I believe that now, up to now, we have understood trade, and as per now, we need to look at what is the importance or benefits of trade. So, importance or benefits of trade. So let us look at its importance. Stroke benefit. Okay? Do you think trade is of importance to us? Is it important? Is the trade important? Is it important to buy goods, to import things from other countries? Is it important for us to export things to other countries? So number one, as we look at the importance and benefits of this, we are able to understand clearly what we mean by this. So, number one, it leads to development of urban centers, okay? So, leads to development of urban centers. Now, out of this trade, for example, a town like Kitengela was formed due to trade, okay? As people continue to trade, you find that these areas are formed For example, Mombasa was formed out of trade due to the people coming from other places, coming to carry out trade at Mombasa. Actually, Mombasa grew up due to trade. It was one of the, long time ago, during even the colonial period. You find out that Mombasa came out due to trade. That is whereby the Swahili language came by, okay? The Swahili language came by due to the trade that was carried out between the Asian people, that is the Asian people and the Bantus that were living there, came by the formation of the Swahili due to trade that was being carried out during that time. So trade leads to development of urban centers and markets, okay? Number two, very quickly, we find here is that trade brings foreign exchange, okay? So brings foreign exchange, okay? This is foreign exchange. I mean by we are able to get as a country the dollars, the pounds, okay? Through those dollars and pounds, we are able to exchange the money, foreign exchange. We are able to obtain money from during the export, okay? So lastly, as we wind up, we have employment opportunities. We are able to get employment opportunities, okay? That's where people are able to get employed, okay? So it's very important. Another one is able to enhance competition and lowering of prices. So we are able to get goods at an affordable price that we are able. And lastly, we are able to earn money. Our country is able to use its resources well. Thank you so much.